Hey everyone, we're playing Crash Team Racing today. We're going to go through the arcade mode and play through every cup. We've got a lot of characters here. Of course, you know, we got to start it off with Crash Bandicoot, the guy himself. So let's head for the Wampa Cup. We're just really jumping in there, aren't we? Here we go, they're all lined up, and oh, I was hoping I got the boost, but it's alright, we'll have plenty of chances to do that. So I'm streaming Crash Team Racing today just because I thought it'd be fun. I had the PlayStation out, so it made sense. It was like it'd be fun to play, and you know, Crash Team Racing. It's one of the best kart racers of all time. So I thought I would give it a play. Can we get the secret jump? Oh, not that time. It's a pretty good race so far. They haven't been able to catch up. Final lap. So we are playing against the easy computer players. That might explain the discrepancy. Ooh, didn't make it. And the plan is to play against every difficulty level, so we'll be able to see them get significantly better as we go on. Nice. Okay, so Coco is in second. So that is the player we should watch out for. It's our rival, more or less. Tiger Temple. So I'm going to do what I always do and speak about my history with this game. So I actually didn't play this until much later after it released on the PSP. As I'm sure many know, the PSP had PS1 games you could purchase, and this was one of them. It was a great purchase, having this game, you know, on a portable device. Especially the adventure mode, you know, that was great, and I loved it. Of course, the remake came out, and as much as I like the remake, there's some things that are a little about it. Like, it's great, honestly, but my biggest complaint is the loading screens take forever, especially if you're playing the Switch version. If you're cheap like me and you don't want to pay for online, pay very much for online, then you're playing the Switch version. And yeah, the loading screens in that game are like a minute long. I got pretty addicted to the game, you know. That version has all these Grand Prix events online. And I was playing it a lot, and I really wanted to play more of the single-player content, but could take a shortcut, right? Oops. It's not running to the wall. There we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wanted to play the single player content, but those loading screens are so hard to bear. So I looked up how much does it cost to get, you know, one of these copies of the original PlayStation game, and they're not as expensive as I would have thought. So I got a copy of my own, and here we are about a year later, I would say, from owning this PS1 copy, and I'm recording it. So that's pretty cool. We quite handedly won that level, so let's move on to Blizzard Bluff. I always like to adjust the camera angle. The default camera is a little too close to the character for my liking. And we are killing it, man. Crash has such a funny voice. I'm not sure who voices Crash in this game. I would imagine it's probably the same person who does the remake. I'm not too familiar with that kind of thing, but I'll have to look it up later, I guess. So one thing that makes Crash Team Racing stand out from the other racers is that it has this boost system where whenever you're going around a corner, if you drift and then you press the other drift button, you can kind of like do a boost. It's weird, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's very addictive. Because once you get that timing down, you know, you can do it for every turn. I don't think anybody could even catch us at this point. Okay, Coco Park. This is a very simple level. It's very wide. Not much going on here. Something about Crash is just funny. He's just a funny guy. So this game also kind of has like a power-up type system. So we're collecting Wumpa fruit, and if you have 10 Wumpa fruit, then that means your power-up gets juiced up. So the power-up I have at the top of the screen, the Nitro box, if somebody runs into that, they'll get spun out. They'll get a huge explosion, as opposed to just the regular TNT box that they could jump to avoid. And then I also have the shield. The shield would typically, you know, run out, but because it's juiced up, it just keeps going. Man, we did awesome. I mean, there's way better CTR players out there, but I did pretty okay for not having played for a while. This is such a weird thing. Okay, I think that would be. I think it would be fun if every level I did a different character. So let's head back into our selection menu, and let's try Ripperoo. I have not played as Ripperoo before. Go! Okay, maybe it's just my imagination, but he feels a little different in terms of drifting. Like it's a sharper drift, I think. Typically, I play as... oh, what's his name? Oh... Crocodile? I can't recall his name. Okay, our final lap. I feel like every video, things get better in terms of audio quality or just our overall setup. So this time I brought in a wireless keyboard, so that way I can more easily stop and record the recording. So no longer in the videos do I have to stand up and move over to the computer and click the start button and click the end button. That was always weird. And I'm not a fan of editing. Like, yeah, I would do it if I had to. Like, I've had to for some videos. The audio quality wasn't good enough, and so I had to make some adjustments and such in post. But yeah, Premiere. I don't know if it's just my computer. I use Premiere for editing, and it takes forever to load up. So I just always just trying to do it all in one go. Uh-oh, somebody's locked in on us. And we got some people who passed us. That's no good. Final lap. I think we're in a good place. We're in first. Getting all these boosts. Ta-da! What is that guy's name in second place? I'm so bad at remembering names just in general, but also these Crash Bandicoot characters, they all look the same to me, and I can't remember their names. This is a tricky course. This is our first challenging course, I would say. Okay, I think I got the hang of this one. This level, it doesn't have much Wumpa fruit, so if you don't hit those crates, you're not gonna get juiced up. I'm pretty sure that's the term they use, juiced up. There we go, we got one right there. That spiral, I hate that turn. You have to get it just right. Awesome. Once again, I don't think anybody could catch up to us. Ah, Sewer Speedway. So, I think I always go left. No. Typically I go right. You have more chances of, like, getting a boost if you go that way. That's another thing I should mention. In this game, you can hop around. If you hop and you land from a high place, like that jump right there, you get a boost. So you want to be constantly jumping on any elevated platforms. Like right here, boost. Another jump, boost. It's kind of funny because it feels like Mario Kart almost stole that mechanic from this game. It's alright. This game stole a lot of mechanics from Mario Kart. Oh, we got squished. This is just so fun to play. That's the real reason why I'm recording this. It's so fun. We get to see Ripperoo at the winner's circle. There he goes. Okay, I think we have time for another cup. And let's play as Coco. I'm just randomly choosing people at this point. I knew I wanted to play as Crash at the beginning, and then I'm just kind of throwing darts at the board. What noise was that? That was kind of weird. It was like a devious chuckle. So I've always heard that in this game it's better to place items like the potions and the TNT boxes next to the actual item boxes. Apparently you're more likely to hit computer players there. So I'll do that. Well, you see, if you don't do it just right, then you're gonna lose out on that box. Oh, and I forgot, you can also hit the boxes with the bomb. The bomb that you pull forward. Final lap. That was a close one. The fireball almost got me.
Here you go.
And that's a great start. Papu's Pyramid. This is definitely a weird one in terms of drifting, since it has such sharp turns. You definitely want to stay away from those piranha plant-like creatures. Get near those, they'll gobble you up. So this game has a lot of, like, shortcuts, and this level has a very prominent one. Near the final turn, if you aim just right, you can actually skip that turn, essentially. I'll explain it whenever I get over there. Okay, so, yeah, you see, this is a jump right here, so if I were to go straight right, whenever I was jumping, you know, you could skip the turn, basically. You have to take advantage of all those shortcuts whenever you're playing the time trials. I mean, you have to. Like, the game... the game is impossible to finish all of those otherwise. Ooh, that was a good hit. I'm just trying to focus at this point. This level is, it's one of the more intense levels in the game. Cortex is not too far behind. let's make some distance between us. Yeah, okay, so right there on that turn you saw I used the brake. This is actually a racing game where, yeah, using the brake is to your advantage. You can do very sharp turns by braking and holding the drift button at the same time. Alright, one more track. Tiny Arena. Oh, this is probably my favorite track. It feels very much inspired by Wario Stadium from Mario Kart 64. The biggest difference here is we can take advantage of the jump boosts, and you get some serious speed here. It also borrows from Wario Stadium in being one of the longest tracks in the game. Going back to the Crash Team Racing remake, which I already mentioned they did a fantastic job with all around. Yeah, the visuals, the music, Activision and what's the other company? Enox? Is that who did it? Man, they did such an awesome job. I'm really glad that it introduced more players to the game. All of the new tracks and the new content they added is excellent as well. Even if you're someone who, like me, who, you know, goes back to the original just because of some minor things like the loading screens or whatever, and you haven't checked it out yet, you definitely need to. It's still fantastic. Just give it a go. The bad thing about getting the shield power up, whenever you get the juiced up shield, you don't want to use any items because the shield is really great. It protects you from everything, so, you know, might as well keep it. And there we go, that's another cup down. Alright, so in the next episode, we'll play the final cup in easy mode. Of course, we'll have to go back through all of them in normal difficulty, but one more still in easy mode. Alright, thanks for watching everyone.